Hello, hello, you little hot toddy. Thank you for sliding into the space yet again. Maybe yet again. Maybe it's your first time ever, but alas, here we are. To greet yourself on your mat today, go ahead and take a step off the mat. 1 foot on, 1 foot off. No feet on. And just find a little movement walking around, loosening the body up. Not letting the mat confine you. Do a little circle with your hips one way and then the other while you are moving. Shoulders looping and swooping. Yeah. And then slowly make your sweet way to the top of the mat. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And bring your hands wherever it feels really good to you right now. Maybe that's heart center, maybe it's just down by your side. For me, it's a hand on my pelvis and a hand on my heart. And let the eyes shut down and just take a little inventory. And I've started noticing about myself when I come into a standing shape, I'm always tending to fall forward. And so when I come into these moments of recalibration and inventory, it's cool. Shift my weight into my heels, let the tops of my feet relax, engage the core, engage the quads, pull the head and the heart back and up. It might be something different for you. You might be leaning back and need to pull forward, so just notice. Full breath in and a full breath out. Gorgeous. Your next inhale is going to slide your hands up from wherever they are and reach high up into the air. Reach up, look up, spread your fingers a lot, and then wave a little bit side to side. Feeling into the edges of the body. Yep, and then the next time you're to the left, go ahead and grab the right wrist with the left hand and pull up and over. You can take a couple different feet variations. Maybe the right foot kicks out off the mat and those toes touch the earth and you find length here. Maybe the right leg crosses over the left leg. We're here for 3 more. Full breath in. And exhale through center. Inhale, split the palms the palms were definitely together, so split the palms. Lift the head and the heart. Find a really gentle back bend. And then exhale, come back through center. Inhale, take that left wrist with the right palm and pull up and over. And maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you go through both variations. Maybe you go straight to the one you like. Finding a lot of length in the arms, length in the riblets, softness in the face. Notice if the hips are collapsing. Mine just were. Full breath in. And exhale through center. Split the palms, lift the head, the heart. The hips press a little bit more forward. And then exhale, heavy bend in the knees. Find a nice, juicy forward fold. Slowly rocking from side to side, letting any stiffness from the night before start to start to melt out of you. Yeah, melts a little nicer. Softening in the arms entirely. The hands can be touching the ground. I actually encourage the hands to touch the ground, even if you can't do it with straight legs. Bend those knees a lot. And then wiggle from side to side. From the hips to the crown of the head, you're just heavy. Full breath in. And full breath out. One more inhale here. Last exhale. Your next inhale is going to invite the spine to come parallel to the earth, flat back. You can keep the knees bent. You can keep the hands on the earth. And as you slowly exhale, roll back forward. Now this time, stay in the forward bow. As you inhale, bend your knees even more, as much as you can. And as you exhale, send your hips to the sky. So we're going to kind of teeter-totter like that. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bow. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, send the hips to the sky. A few more rounds at your own pace. The back gets flat. And then you fold on down. The knees bent. And then the hips to the sky. Last round really on your own. I'm not going to say anything. Ready, go. Beautiful. Now start to shift the weight. Once you finish your round, start to shift the weight so that the right foot is on the earth. And inhale, slowly slide the left foot back until the left toes are on the earth. So the left leg is fully extended, but it's not picking up just yet. We're going to take a breath in with the toes hovering and a breath out. Inhale, take that left leg really high now and stack the hips, bend the knee. And then as you exhale, you're gonna level the hips. Send the legs straight out behind you. Keep the torso heavy. Inhale, stack the hips, bend the knee. Exhale, kick the legs straight out behind you. One more time, inhale, stack and bend. And exhale, set that left leg all the way down behind you. Inhale, bend the right knee, coming into a nice deep lunge. And as you exhale, set the left knee down. And then crawl your hands back so the right toes send high to the sky and the right leg straightens. The hands can be on either side of you, and then just side to side with that right leg. Oof, yummy. Oof, bite. Gorgeous. Now crawl back forward. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Stay down on your back knee unless you really just want to fire it up right away. You can pick up the back knee. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Gorgeous. Now we're going to find some motion here. Breathe in. And as you exhale, send the arms forward, down, and back. And as the arms swing back, you're going to shift the hips back, straighten the right leg, and send the toes to the sky. The hands will go up to the sky as well. We're going to go a few times. Inhale, reach forward with the arms and up. Come into your low lunge. Exhale, sweep the arms down, back and up. Come into your half split. Yep, last one. Here we go. Up and back. Beautiful. Now stay back and slowly crawl your hands forward and come into a lunge, walking the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Pick up the back knee. Full breath in. Stay for the breath out. One more big inhale here. And as you exhale, step that left foot forward to the outside of the hands, set the hips down and find almost like your full squat situation with the hands at the heart, but you can keep the hands separate and on the earth, and you can play with the heels and just shift a little bit side to side and notice this. Yeah. Full breath in. Stay for the breath out. One more inhale here, playing with the movement of it all. And as you exhale, send the hips high to the sky. Toe heel your feet into hip distance. And inhale, flat back. And exhale, bow. Beautiful. Shifting your weight into your left foot. Inhale, slide those right toes as far back as you can, straightening the right leg behind you. Toes still kiss the earth for a moment. And then slowly look at the toes really long to the back of your neck. Hover the toes. And inhale, take that leg to the sky. Stack your hips and bend the knee. And then exhale, kick the leg out long behind you, straighten the leg. And then inhale, let's stack the hips. And then level the hips, send that leg out behind you. Last one, stack those hips. Poof, bend the knee, breathe in, up, up, up. And then exhale, slowly straighten that leg way out behind you. Let it kiss the earth and come into a low lunge, gently dropping that back knee. And then inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Finding a moment here, saying hello to your hips. Allow your next exhale to travel your arms down to the earth and start to straighten that front leg and bring the left toes to the sky. Rocking a little bit side to side when you get here with the torso, the body, and then also the foot. Beautiful, and then we're gonna find a little bit of flow. Stay for a breath in here, and a breath out. And then the next inhale swims you forward, find a micro back bend in that low lunge, reach, stretch. And then an exhale takes you back. Inhale, sweep it forward, feel your brilliance. And then exhale, swim it back. Last round, up we go. And back we go. Beautiful. Gently invite your hands to the earth. Stay in this low earthy moment and crawl the body forward. Wiggling the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back leg. Nice deep lunge. Maybe pulse around here for a moment. Full breath in. And as you exhale, step that right foot forward. Take your feet about as wide as your mat. Bring your hands to heart center and send the hands out, like bring the hands palm to palm, but send the hands out away from the body and let the knees press the arms in and round through your back. And then inhale, draw the hands to heart, pressing the knees out wide. Lift your heart, drop your tushy. Roll your eyes into the back of your head. We're here for 3. for 2. Full breath in. And exhale, slowly set your rum pum down. And scoot the tush so it's somewhere in the middle of the mat. Send the legs long. Let the hands fall behind you and just slap those legs on the earth. Slap them one and then the other, and then if you want both at the same time, do it. I don't care. Gorgeous. And then bring the soles of the feet to the earth, hinging at the knees, and put one foot on top of one thigh. Lifting the heart, just finding a really easeful hip opener here. I'm not gonna be here for a very long time. This is just gentle, hi, hello, how are you? Goodbye. Full breath in, really lean into it, lift the heart, roll the eyes back. And then exhale, slowly release that leg in whatever way feels like it makes sense to you. And before we switch sides, remember which side you just did. Before we switch sides, we're gonna bring the feet together in a butterfly and bring the hands onto the outsides of the knees, and you're gonna move your torso side to side, pressing on the knees. And then move the hands down the legs and fall forward. Maybe you roll the wrists out. Maybe having the hands down like that was a little challenging for you, and so you release that stress. Breath in, breath out. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, come on back and switch the feet. Finding your hip opener on the other side. Ooh la la. You know, I was giving a lot of care to one of my wrists in a class that I've taken since I've been here, and the instructor came up to me and he says, "Are your wrists injured, or are you just really tight today?" And it made me laugh because there is no injury or tightness that needs to be occurring to be really mindful of your body and give it a little extra love that it needs. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release that, and sending the legs straight this time, we're gonna come into a really subtle, gentle, loving forward fold. So, yeah, neither were true. It wasn't that my wrists were really tight that day or that I had an injury. It's that, you know, they just needed like love. And it looks like diverging from the path that the instructor was teaching at that moment. So that's why in moving deep, sometimes in other classes I get anxiety when a teacher gets close to me because I'm not following what they're saying to the T, and I don't want them to try and adjust me or put me somewhere else, because I'm like, no, I'm here with intention, the most intention. And so I just really encourage you guys, even on these online classes, if I'm saying it and it's not feeling like your moment, modify. And even if you're not like, you're like, well, I'm new at yoga, and you still have an inner guide that will take you to where your body wants to be. So, and let this breath pattern move you a little deeper into this forward fold for a few more rounds. Full breath in. And then exhale, slowly roll on up, and we're gonna wrap this pretty package up because I'm getting beamed by the sun over here, my friends. So bring those hands behind you, fingers towards your sweet, sweet tuchus. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, actually before we do that, hinge the knees. And we're gonna come into a reverse table before we're reverse plank. That's kind of a nicer sequence. So nice full breath in. And as you exhale, pick up the rump and send it as high to the sky as you can, finding a reverse table. Let the head fall back as it wishes for 3, 2, full breath in, and exhale, set the sweet tush down. Send those feet out long now. Breathe in, prepare. As you breathe out, plug your toes down into the earth. Lift your hips. We're here for 3, for 2, full breath in, and exhale, slowly set it down, bringing the feet into the body, finding whatever seat makes sense to you. Giving the wrists a little love if that feels right. And then before we lay back into our Savasana, we're going to take 5 really slow breaths, harmonizing ourselves together here. In through the nose, finding a gentle pause at the top, out through the mouth, finding a gentle pause at the bottom. Full breath in. And as you exhale, send those sweet legs long and gently recline all the way back. Reach your arms overhead, full body stretch. Now I'm just going to take us through a 5-breath Shavasana, Savasana. So if you need more when I pull us, go ahead and just stay. Allow any wiggles to get out of the body. Maybe you create some wiggles to find some more stillness ultimately, and just allow the body to get really heavy and present here. And these next 5 breaths are going to be really slow, spacious, and unhurried. Let's start with the inhale together. Beautiful. Finding some movement in the wrists and the feet, gently pressing yourself up and returning to the day, returning to the day. Thank you so much for hopping into this space with me, for hopping into this space for you. And yeah, more to come, always more to come. If you like it, if you made it to the end here and you're like, oh, I'm just so grateful for this and how can I give back? I have a Venmo. You can tip me on Venmo if you would like, but it's not a requirement, so enjoy. And what I would really love and be so appreciative of is share these. There's hundreds of videos now up on my YouTube, so the Moving Deep portal has a lot to offer. And, you know, all the time I'm improving on the technology that I use to create this. So in the early days, you'll see that the words come out of my mouth before my mouth moves. It's a little bit Godzilla. But, you know, now I have like wireless, micless mics and lovely fancy tripods. So I expand for you, and I really love it. So thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing. And I'll see you on my sweet Honduras deck sooner rather than later, I'm sure. Bye.